Hello everyone. Today we'll be looking at BuildSpace Pro Part 1 Library Setting Up. We will mainly discuss on how contractors can make use of the features of BuildSpace to maintain and also to manage raw material prices and easily calculate the build-up rates for all the construction projects. Since BuildSpace is a cloud-based solution, then our user will just need a username and also the password to log into the system. BuildSpace Library Manager allows the user to keep prices in the resources library, to manage our build-up rates and the schedule rates, and also to keep the standard BQ in the BQ library. In the resources library, we can define the list of the resources ourselves that suit our practices. For example, material prices, labor rates, or even subcon rates. In each of the resources folder, we can further define and categorize the trades. For example, concrete, plywood. If you are an M&E contractors, we can also keep the prices of wiring, ducting, or even piping. There are two ways of maintaining the prices in the resources library. Firstly, we can input the rate directly onto the item itself. Or we can use the rates quoted by the different suppliers. And we can easily select the one we want to use to compute our build-up rates. In BuildSpace, the user can define and also to manage a schedule rates based on the project types or even area. For example, standard rates for infra works, building works, or M&E works. For example, concrete. We can also maintain the schedule based on the different grades of concrete, different dimensions, and etc. To prepare the build-up rates, we can add multiple resources categories. And import the prices from the resources library. Allow the wastage onto the materials, or by inputting it manually. Lastly, what we need to do is just to fix a percentage for profit attendance. We can also make use of the constant to calculate the exact quantity of material for each of the unit rate. For example, the number of pieces of plywood for 1 meter square of formwork. This is to allow the user to easily estimate the quantity of raw materials that need to be procured during the construction stage. When it comes to updating the resources library and also the schedule rates that we have prepared in our library, what we can do is to use the functions of request for quotations inside BuildSpace. What we need to do is just to create an RFQ, copy those items from the resources library, and add the suppliers from the list, and finally export the items in the form of Excel file and send it to the suppliers. The suppliers, by the time they receive the Excel file, they can easily input the rate and revert to you. Then what we need to do is just to import the Excel file back again into BuildSpace. and the resources library will be updated with the latest prices of the suppliers. What we need to do is just to select the latest price from the supplier and update the schedule rate by just clicking Recalculate.